FBI arrests judge for allegedly helping man evade ICE agents. A judge, like willfully going against the federal government's decree, let's say. Willfully. All right, let's go and jump into it immediately. Obviously, she couldn't keep her own personal politics out of, off of the bench, guys. Right? Let's jump into it. Let's see what this takes us, guys.
Wisconsin was arrested today, accused of helping a man evade immigration authorities. Judge Hannah Duggan was taken into custody this morning by the FBI. According to FBI Director Akash Patel, Judge Duggan intentionally misdirected federal agents away from a man they were trying to take into custody at her courthouse last week. Investigators say she escorted the man out of her courtroom through a jury door. Judge Duggan appeared in federal court this morning and has been released from custody.
Well, the Department
Was a judge like one of her friends, guys?
of Homeland Security is telling another immigration attorney to leave the United States immediately, but he is a U.S. citizen. Adam Pena has worked as an immigration attorney for more than a year, focusing on removal defense cases. But the tables turned on him when he received an email from Homeland Security 2 weeks ago. While he is a U.S. citizen, as we mentioned, Pena says he plans to carry his passport and birth certificate with him in case he's detained by ICE officers.
A lot of people are currently doing that because there's like this thing that's going around, it's basically telling all the people who actually fully have green cards, completely fine, right, legal, no issues here. These people are being basically told that if they leave the United States of America and attempt to come back in Trump's America, basically they are going to, in fact, have issues at the border, even if they are legal. Basically, this is what the immigrant community is basically having, very many conversations about currently. So I'm guessing that's where we are here.
I was stunned because right off the bat, it says it's time for you to leave the United States.
Because of his work, Pena says his communications with the DHS, or he communicates with them on some of his cases. So he believes the Trump administration wanted to send a message of intimidation with this notice. Now, in a statement, a senior DHS official said this, quote, if a non-personal email such as an American citizen contact was provided by the alien, notices may have been sent to unintended recipients. CBP is monitoring communications and will address any issues on a case-by-case basis. San Jose Maneta Airport is looking to bring new flights.
Listen, that is very coincidental, right? So the guy who basically is like doing like immigration attorney type of work gets a letter in the mail like that, guys. I mean, listen, things happen, but that's a weird one.
Flights to some cities to help the airport after passenger trips declined last year. SJC plans to add new nonstop Delta Airlines flights connecting San Jose to some big cities, including Las Vegas and Detroit. The airport is still struggling to bounce back from the COVID-19 pandemic, which caused air travel to nosedive in 2020. The Oakland Airport and San Francisco Airport have not reached pre-pandemic levels.
I mean, bro, give better prices for the flights, and I'm sure more people would have that ability, right? But I'm not specifically saying people outside of the United States of America, because a lot of people, again, have no interest in coming to the United States of America, specifically for the next couple of years. And I think that's the overall tone or temperament that many people that would have come to the United States of America within these next years are basically espousing, specifically in Europe, guys. But either way.
We didn't know it was possible, but California is almost out of license plate numbers. It's the first time in nearly 50 years that's happened. This is what the DMV plans to do next. The last license plate is to be issued. The number is going to be 9ZZZ999 and is projected to be issued sometime next year. The sequence has been in place since 1980, which is formatted as one number followed by 3 letters and 3 final numbers. The next group of license plates will switch to 3 numbers followed by 3 letters and 1 number. This comes because new car sales have increased quicker than expected.
Let's turn now to our Bay Area weather.
Bro, please don't be out here buying a car right now in this inflationary environment, bro. Because trust me, hear me out for a second, bro. In 2 years, what's going to happen is that car that you have that you love right now, right? Because unfortunately, Americans lately, right, have not just been able to keep the car going. Right? They buy this car. They like it for when they buy it, and then within 2 to 3 years, they're immediately willing to trade it in. The problem is that back in the day when they would at least have, or the average person was getting like 60 months terms, that would have meant something. Sure, you'd have already been at least, what, a year into actually paying towards the principal. But nowadays, 72 months, 84 months, et cetera, right? Like, guys, your 2 to 3 months, your 2 to 3 year cycle has not even gotten through the interest rate, because unfortunately with these loans, they're front loading the interest rates. So all you're paying for in the first couple of years basically is the interest, guys, right? So like, guys, please, if you're going to buy a car now, understand that's a car you're going to keep for the next decade. Just in your head, think that. Because if you try to go for the common typical 2 to 3 year cycle of your vehicle, you're going to be underwater completely. The negative equity is going to completely drown you. Okay, you're going to buy this car right now for 80 when it's really only worth like 40. Okay, 60, maybe 40. Let's say 40. Then by the time you go to trade it in, you're going to be underwater another $40,000. So congratulations, bro. You played yourself. All right. Please, under no circumstance, be out here buying cars right now in this inflationary event. Specifically, if you're one of these individuals that get a brand new car every 2 to 3 years.
This noon hour, we're taking a peek outside. Tahoe, a little lighter and brighter than we are here in the Bay Area. Chilly, cool up there. I think meteorologist Rosemary Roscoe. Steve was talking about a winter weather advisory.
Yes,
Lake Tahoe?
Andre. Snow levels are going to fall down to about 5,000 feet. And as we took a look there at the lake, that lake level above 6,000 feet. So Lake Tahoe is expecting to get some snow.
Wow.
Meanwhile, here at home, scattered showers in the forecast for us as well. Even a slight chance at thunderstorms. You can see all the cloud cover overhead, and temperatures are well below average for this time of year. 55 degrees right now.
Oh, this is like
San
California.
Francisco.
Guys, why
for
don't
the
you
Erie
send this
East
to me?
Bay, 59 in Concord. You're one of the warmer spots
What
at
does
this
this have to
time.
do with what we're
We
talking
are
about,
within
bro?
a few degrees of where we
All right,
were.
listen, guys, we're going to actually skip forward past this here because, bro, I mean, is that it? I think that's it, guys. Okay, hold on. Hold the phone here, buddy. All right. Guys, okay, now about this judge. I don't think that a judge should be able to actually, maintain any type of seat specifically if they do not have the ability to separate their personal opinions from the actual law itself. Okay, don't get me wrong here. I understand, like, every judge is absolutely different. And you really do want a really good judge that is coming from a really good kind of, let's say, ideology or point of view, right? One that is not just completely inundated with echo chambered type of statements. You get what hopefully you understand what I'm saying here. You want someone that will judge based off of the facts and the truth, right? While still coming from a overall, let's say, perspective that aligns with mainstream America. Hopefully I put that correct. I have to choose my words very wisely on that one here. So, but either way, you want them to have the ability to kind of understand what's happening. But the fact that you specifically helped the man evade ICE and then you got released like the next day. What's going on here, guys? It's unacceptable. That's completely unacceptable, bro. Completely. But all right, guys, listen. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. You guys all have an absolutely amazing day. Enjoy your day thoroughly.